Guys, welcome to today's video. It's your girl Makia, aka Igbo Princess. Today we are going to be discussing about Nigerian election, and I'm going to be comparing this particular election with Kenyan election. Kenya had their own presidential election last year, and we cannot say less. We are super proud of Kenyans as people. As an African country, they made all of us proud. They have kind of showed a way that I feel that every other African country should learn and follow suit. And if every youth is going to behave like, or not behave totally, when it comes to this election in Nigeria is in 21 days, and I am concerned. A lot of Nigerians are concerned. And the reason why a lot of us in diaspora are concerned is the fact that we are not able to vote. We are not able to vote. Look at Kenya. Every time people will be shouting, Kenya is not the capital city of Africa. We are the giant of Africa. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. My dear Nigerians, we are not gianting anything, whether you like it or not. If you like, tell yourself the lies. When it comes to campaign, all of them are campaigning in Europe, they are campaigning in US, in America, they are campaigning in Asia, they are campaigning everywhere in the world. They leave Nigeria, board an aircraft, travel out of Nigeria to run a campaign, to talk about their ambition, to talk about this and talk about that. I want to understand something. Is it because they want those abroad in diaspora to give them money, to fund them, to finance them? Or are they coming to Europe, going to America, going to Asia to campaign because of what? Okay, let me shock you. Kenyans abroad in diaspora, they are able to vote. Let me shock you. I have shocked you. Can you digest? Can you imagine that? Kenyans in diaspora, Kenyans in prisons, they are able to vote. Nigerians, thousands. What is thousand? Millions of Nigerians abroad. Millions go to UK, go to Germany, go to Italy, go to America. Nigerians are scattered everywhere in the world. And all these politicians, they go to all those countries outside Nigeria to campaign, to talk about their ambition, to talk about their dreams and their goals. Hey. And those people that you are going to talk about, they are not able to vote. They are not able to vote. A lot of Nigerians have their passports, they have properties in Nigeria, they have businesses in Nigeria, they have families in Nigeria, and a lot of Nigerians are saying in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, we are going to be going back home. Still, they are not able to decide who is going to rule over them. Before you come from and say we are giants, remove that giant of Africa. As far as I'm concerned, Kenya is the giant of Africa. Any African country that their political system has so developed to that level of giving every of its citizens the right to vote and be voted for. Even if you don't allow those that come from abroad directly to run for offices, why can't we vote? And don't come and tell me that I should board a flight. I should buy a flight ticket and travel to Nigeria to vote. In Germany, wherever you are, in fact, if you are not going to be around the day they are going to vote, maybe you have planned a holiday with your family, it will not stop you from voting. You can even vote before that day and send your vote, which is going to be counted and opened and counted the day of the counting. You don't allow Nigerians to vote. Since you people are not going to allow Nigerians in diaspora to vote, no need of coming here to talk about your political careers. No need of coming here to campaign. No need of coming to diaspora to come and make noise. Because it's of no use. You are going to tell me now that every Nigerian should not leave their families here, those that have family, leave their business, leave their work, and travel back to Nigeria to vote. How is that? Who does that in 2023? Every time you say, hey, come on, Kenya. Kenya is not common. Kenya is ahead of Nigeria in this aspect. I see youth campaigning, oh God, campaigning for a sick man. A sick man. I am not saying that whoever that is sick is his fault. No. A sick and old man. I see youths. What is... Okay, I'm sorry. You can campaign. That is going to be in another video. You can campaign for whoever you want to campaign for. Can choose your leader and all that. I don't want to be against that. Talk. Please. Are you still sure? Who gave us the giant of Africa? Who? Let me know. Who is that man and woman? Like, what made us giant of Africa? That one is past glory. It used to be. We used to be giants of Africa. Used to. It's past glory. I get them before. I get them before. That one are past tense. We are talking about present. We are talking about in 2023 that Nigerians don't have access to their own money. How wicked. How wicked can Nigerian government be? How wicked can a system be? People have their children. People have their relative in the hospital. They can't afford to buy drugs. No, medicine. They can't afford. They don't have access to their own money to be able to care for their loved ones. And you call yourself giant of Africa. Giant my foot. Your own money. I made a transaction since last week for particular money to be given to someone in the village for medicine, to buy medicine. Till now, the person is lying on the sick bed because they can't bring out the money from their account. They can't withdraw the money from their account. And the little one that we are able to withdraw, half of it went to, you have to pay to get your own money. Nigerian government. Did they say we should not curse? It's difficult. It's difficult. 21 days to an election. 21 days. You came before with the theory of there is no fuel, there is no fuel. Now you release the fuel. People are beginning to, at least you go and buy. Even if it's expensive, you just go and buy. Why are you releasing the fuel? When people don't have money to buy it. When you're holding people's money, you collected few days to an election. You collected the money that people have at home. If there are issues, if there are riots, if there are post-election violence, people are not able to access money to go, to have food at home. People need to store food at home. There's a public holiday that day. What do you expect people to eat? Sand? madness. This is pure, this is broad day robbery. This is the highest. Everything that have happened in Nigeria, this is the worst thing that have happened to Nigerians. For you not to have access to your own money. Your own money, you can't withdraw. Your own money, you use your hand, you counted your money, you went to bank and deposited it in the bank. I don't even know. I am so angry and I am pissed off. I am. Look at Kenya. Kenya giving, and you see that day they voted for, I think it was about 7 days before they were able to announce the result. At least you saw that you are abroad, and even though you are abroad, you know that you are able to vote, to decide who is ruling your people, to decide who is going to rule, because you're not going to die here. We are all coming home someday, at least majority of us. See, if you know, Nigerian government, if you know that every Nigerian in diaspora, we are not able to vote, we will not be given the opportunity to vote. If you know you don't want to make that law, because you know that those people in Nigeria, you can buy some of them, you can buy many of them, because you use hunger. How can you use hunger against people? Of course, they will dance your tune. If people are hungry, I cannot be hungry and be dying, and I don't have what to eat, and I'm sick. And so if I can sell my vote for 30,000 naira, for 10,000 naira, I will sell it. Why not? Because I need to eat to stay alive. So you use hunger, starvation to punish our people. You use hunger and starvation to punish our people. So that you rule them, so that you put them in that position of begging for mercy for their life. You put them in a position that they are not able to say no. You put them in a position that they're not able to choose. That is what you do. When you seize people's money, that is the highest of it all. And then you seize their money, they are hungry, they are starving, the businesses are crippled, people's businesses are dead, they are not selling, everybody is suffering. Then those people that you know you cannot buy, those abroad that you know that you cannot buy, you did not give them the opportunity to vote. You didn't give them the opportunity to vote. Kenya is the giant of Africa. Every country that have given their people equal rights, no matter where you are, doesn't matter where you live, as far as you are from a particular country and you are given the power to vote, that country should be referred to giant of Africa. Those countries should be referred to giants of Africa. Not a country where nothing is working. We are a country that government will punish their own people, bring them down, suppress them, intimidate them. And you say you're a giant. That is a joke.